I love it when you talk dirty.
All right, welcome to part 2 of the Dirty Talks podcast with T. Willis. We are back and more lit. And I'm gonna get into my first topic. What did you? So I'm gonna ask all of y'all. All of y'all can answer this. What did you think you would hate but ended up loving?
As far as what?
As far as
It can be anything. Like what's something you thought
That's
you
real
would hate?
broad though. Like
It get,
yeah, I can say Brussels sprouts, but now them shit smack. I love Brussels sprouts now. Roasted, throw them shits in the air fryer. A little bit of olive oil and some of that damn slap your mama seasoning.
I was about to go home.
Yes.
I would say so. Hold on, don't judge me for this. I would say chitlins. Like
I will never love chitlins.
like,
Absolutely not.
My grandma used to cook it every Thanksgiving.
I was going
You're
somewhere.
special.
And that shit used to stink. Like that shit was like
Terribly.
Yeah, like it was
The whole house for days.
like as soon as you get off the elevator, you would just smell that shit down the hallway. And I'm
What
just
does
like,
it smell like if you had to?
Shit.
Cause
Shit, literal shit.
Whew,
Like
and y'all
dead
just
body
eat
mixed
it,
with shit.
Yeah, right? It's
and y'all would just
with
eat it.
flies flying over it. And I was maybe like, how old was I when I first tried it? I was probably like 11 or 12, and I don't know. It was in the middle of the night. You know, we was chilling over my grandma's house.
You snuck down in the fridge and got some chitlins.
I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm like, Mom, make me a plate of chitlins. I want to try shit. Like, put some hot sauce on it. And,
Fuck
she
it.
brought me a plate. I put some hot sauce on that shit.
Was it a big plate?
It was like a medium plate. And,
My mom
You
tried to
a
put me
nice
some in
scooping of
a red cup. She tried to put me some in a
chitlins
red
in
cup,
a red cup?
and I said no, thank you, no, thank you, ma'am.
Chitlin, I never heard of that. Chitlin.
Yeah, she didn't even put it in a plate.
Okay,
She put it in
so
a
you
cup.
had the medium plate of chitlins.
And yeah, she put some hot sauce on it. And then, I ain't gonna lie to you, I started fucking that shit up.
You're
was
very
like-
special.
That's why you
was
like
very
eating ass
special.
today.
It
Very.
was 1 in the morning, and since then,
Was you high? Oh no, you was a kid.
No, I was 12, I was 12 years old. Cause I guess I kind of wanted to see what the hype was about. Because I know my family
Absolutely
loved it.
nothing.
And I don't know though. Like
You
my
jumped
grandma
on the
chillins
bandwagon.
was smacking.
Well, shout out to your grandma.
Yeah.
I just feel like it would taste like slimy, like slime.
I wasn't. It wasn't really slimy.
I
For
just
real.
Is
feel
there
like
any
it's gonna be
crisp
a little
to it?
bit of shit, like a little
Then you gotta
dingleberry
clean
in
it.
there.
So anytime you cook chitlins,
But not everything
know,
is
but I feel
clean.
like somebody
It
gonna
take like a
mess
whole
up.
day just to clean them.
Yeah, like you
I'm
gotta
saying
clean
if
it
it's
thoroughly.
not bleached and washed and bleached and washed, like there's still, I don't know. I'm not eating nothing that shit come through.
I mean,
You eat some?
No,
not chitlins.
None of y'all tried chitlins
Oh.
before.
I
Not chitlins.
tried it and I realized they were
Did
terrible.
you have hot sauce on it?
That's
I
not what I'm
did. I
talking
sure
about.
You
did.
still didn't like
I
it?
still didn't like
How
it.
old were you at the time?
Like around the same age as you, like
That's what-
10 or 11.
So you got grown taste buds now. So maybe you should go back.
No.
Who made the chitlins?
My grandmama.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Grandmama's cooking.
Grandmama.
Damn. You
And
still
everybody
like-
loved them except
that-
me.
Damn.
It's
That's-
not me.
sorry, grandmama.
I feel
Can't
like
do
a
it.
lot
They
of people
wasn't it.
be turned off from chitlins because I feel like when people find out it's pig intestines, it automatically turns them off. So it's like they already got their taste buds already got like a biasness to it.
Yeah.
Because they know it's pig intestines. But like
Yeah.
even if it do taste good, I feel like people wouldn't admit it because
I
it's
just
like,
can't. I barely can eat like pork chops.
It's got to smell good too. Like
just
chili
can't do
don't
it.
really smell good.
I think that's what took me so long to try it, but I think I got so used to the smell because my grandma used to cook it every damn year. So it's just like after a while, it was like
She
know what I'm
making
saying?
them
Like, I-
chillins
yeah,
again.
it was like the
Here she
norm.
go.
It's like a normal smell for me.
Yeah,
so
nah.
it kind of
Wow.
That's for
eases
you.
way up on me.
Anyway,
So what? So yeah, what was something y'all thought y'all would hate that y'all would love? It got to be something.
Gab, you go.
Y'all just put gas on that.
you feel me? Like we have a whole
I hate-
guest. Let the
Sometimes
guest
I gotta-
go first.
I'm trying to think.
Cause
Trying to think of
like
more shit.
that's so broad
I
of a
don't
topic.
know. Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
has
it
there
is
ever been
very.
somebody like y'all dated who y'all didn't want to give a chance at first? Y'all feel like, you know what? Damn, this is kind of lit dating this
I
person.
did, and I was wrong. I mean, I was right.
Yeah,
Well,
Oh,
I
you
gave him a
was-
chance, and I shouldn't have. But no, get
wasn't-
my toes sucked. There we go.
You don't like that?
I didn't think I would like it.
Oh, okay.
You said the toe
Okay.
suck?
Yeah.
You too ticklish? Oh, no. Oh, you say you do like it. My
Yeah,
fault.
but I
Oh,
didn't think I would like it. I thought I'd be like, all right, like what the fuck is your mouth doing?
I was
to my
gonna kick him
feet?
in the
Right.
face.
Like yeah, and then I was like, oh, this is nice. I like this. It's pretty cool.
I don't know. I can't think of
nice.
nothing.
It's
I don't know.
nice.
Trying to
Can't think
think.
of nothing.
Boom. Yeah. They put
There's
me on
just so
fire, I
much,
delivered.
you know what I mean, that I didn't think I would like. There's some
Yeah,
nerdy
it's
things,
jazz
and then
time.
there's some nerdy things, and then there's some like hip things that other people.
Oh, psychedelics.
Oh, that's you though.
So,
I always knew.
but I
When
was-
you know,
Oh.
wait, before you
Go
go
ahead,
on.
go ahead, babe.
When I was in I think I want to say 5th or 6th grade, and the cop came in with the briefcase, like the dare cop, and he came in with the briefcase, and he goes bop bop, and he opened the briefcase and was like, "These are the drugs you need to look out for." I was
Yeah,
like,
the
"I'm gonna
dare
try that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that." And then I'm
the
like,
goggles, did you get the
that
drunk
brown
goggles?
rocky stuff, I'm not gonna touch that. That black stuff,
Oh,
I'm not gonna
shit,
touch that.
We didn't have
But that
that.
shit with the goofy person on it, I'm gonna try that. That little piece of paper that looks like a rainbow, definitely gonna try that. Those mushrooms looks like the mushrooms my grandma put in my damn spaghetti. Definitely gonna try that. What?
You could just, Jazz, you could just tell.
What?
Why is it mushrooms in this spaghetti?
No, it's supposed to be mushrooms.
Yeah.
Supposed to be mushrooms in the
Even
spaghetti.
in the sauces.
No, wait, not psychedelics.
Even in-
Not the psychedelic mushrooms.
Even in the
But
sauces,
just-
they have like mushroom, like
in the
sauces.
sauce.
Oh, you been eating wrong. What the hell?
No, no, no.
Y'all
I
spaghetti
put-
eat?
Onions,
It's
mushrooms.
You don't put
y'all
mushrooms
have
in your
mushrooms
spaghetti?
I'm about to say,
Oh,
I didn't
You don't put peppers or mushrooms?
It's go
Let me get
crazy,
like-
but I'm cool.
You don't
on the
put peppers,
mushrooms in my spaghetti.
I mean, I'm
mushrooms, or
not
anything
a
like
fan
that?
of mushrooms, but it's
Things like
normal.
that. I put
People
mushrooms
put
in my
mushrooms in
fucking-
their spaghetti.
Yeah,
scared
I
of
put
y'all.
Everybody
I put
watch this.
mushrooms.
Please comment when I edit this clip.
Okay, wait.
If y'all put mushrooms in y'all spaghetti. I
Wait,
feel
where
like
are you
Okay,
looking
wait.
at?
I
It's
put
the camera right there,
mushrooms-
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I put mushrooms.
Do y'all marinate y'all chicken with mayo and mustard?
Mustard and steak sauce.
No. Hold on, wait, why?
I've done
Do
it so
it.
many times and you
With,
love it.
with mayo and mustard?
Mayo and
Like how
mustard.
much you use?
Not
Like, you
mayo,
coat it
but I
in,
definitely
or-
use mustard.
You just do one little squirt and then one little scoop.
I follow
Okay.
a
And then
barbecue
just
dude, this big
rub it
black
in.
dude with big old, you can tell he can cook real good when his wrists are big. And he was showing a
Well, I know
marinade
exactly
for
what
it,
you're
and he
talking about, the
used
little lump wrist.
yes, and he uses mustard
Mustard.
in his marinade. And ever since I've been doing that, I don't know what the fuck
What
it
do it do to
adds
the
To
like
make it
chicken?
more
that
tender or something?
tender, and it
it's
adds like a
juicy,
tang,
like-
like it adds like that
It's
extra.
You talking about like
You
fried
grill it or
chicken?
you bake it or?
No.
Yeah.
You just
Both.
marinate it. You marinate it in it, and then you can use it in like a wet batter, and then you put it in like your
So you
dry
talking about
batter
fried
first.
chicken?
Oh, so
But you mix all anything. You can do it in
I
a
put mine
wet
straight
batter
in the
for
skillet.
fried chicken. You can do it
Like
in a
on the
baked
stove?
chicken, on the stove, anything. Yep.
You want to pour me up, please?
Oh yeah, I
Leave
got
it
you.
on. Don't
I got
rinse
you.
it off or nothing.
No.
Leave it on, then season it up.
So I would
Right in the
say
skillet.
I thought I would hate psychedelics because for one, I was very ignorant to it.
You're making me nervous.
I'm making you nervous because I got good porn skills. I feel like
Yeah.
Good
y'all
porn
lucky I'm not
skills.
charging y'all for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, for you,
No.
but-
Go ahead.
Wow,
Yeah, I
could
wish
be
you
a-
would
I
try
could
to
be a
charge me.
bartender.
There you go.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can work on your
absolutely.
pour a little bit. But it's
Oh yeah, I forgot. You got to be a bartender. So I felt like I would hate psychedelics only because I looked at it as drugs like heroin and meth, like shit that you can actually die from
That
an
book of
overdose.
sugar.
So I was ignorant to it. I didn't know
Yeah.
you can't really overdose.
What's funny is when we first started dating, I always tell anybody that I start to date, like I do psychedelics on a monthly basis for my mental health, just to stay grounded and connected into my like inner self and all of that. And then when he later on down the line, he was like, "Yeah, I used to think mushrooms and psychedelics was pretty much crack and heroin." I'm like, nigga, so you mean to tell me when I was having that conversation with you, you thought you were getting in a relationship with a fucking crackhead?
Just
But
a
no,
little bit.
you did tell me that you did psychedelics.
Yes,
at
I
first.
did. Yes,
remember that
I
being
did.
one of
We
our
were
first
laying. It
conversations.
was one of our first
take a
conversations.
sip of
It
this
was
wine.
very
You
much.
about to set the scene.
No. We were laying in your bed over when you lived in Maple Heights, and I remember telling you like I do. I was letting you know I do psychedelics. I'm like, it's a way for me to stay
my head,
connected
I
and da
felt
da
like
da.
dishing the board.
No, what happened is you brought Randy over. Like I want to
gosh.
say either the same week or the week after, and then you
Randy's
had
my
me
cousin for everybody
and you had me watch a documentary on meth heads, and I was like, why is he having me watch a documentary on meth
He had
heads?
you watching Intervention.
Oh,
Put on
shit.
TLC.
I'm like,
really.
why?
Right?
And it was random
I
as
care about
fuck.
you.
It was
care
super
about
random.
you.
He put this documentary. I'm like, yeah, meth heads are crazy. Like, I lived in Idaho with a whole bunch of like, I didn't know why he was putting the documentary on, and then
I had to make sure she ain't
I'm
had
gonna
none
go
of the
ahead.
traits from the.
I'm like, why the fuck is he having me watch this?
Make sure she don't
He had
agree.
his cousin come over and he was like, yeah, let's watch this. And I'm like, okay, like this is weird. And then that's when after I introduced him to LSD, I'll let you tell that story.
Yeah, so
that's your story to tell.
She told me one day when just before we started living together, she was like, I want you to come over and take a tab with me. I'm just like, oh, she fucking tripping. Like, why the fuck would I do that?
I've never done that. I've never done that.
I would say do shadow work. Shadow work is like whatever you've been avoiding mentally, or you feel like that can make you vulnerable.
I smoke weed, bro.
That automatically is shadow work. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Because sometimes
smoke
we make
weed,
people
bro.
paranoid too. Like I know a lot
Yeah,
of
it make me
people
paranoid. Just depending
Yeah,
on the
but
shit,
it-
it'll make me paranoid.
I think Duncan Trussell on the Joe Rogan podcast, he explained it best. Marijuana is one of the best ways to face your deepest and darkest.
For real? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. But that makes sense though. Because
Continuously.
anytime I take edibles,
I'm about to go
it
in
do
the
put
portal,
me in that
guys.
mindset. Like it's a lot. Like I remember when we went to Arizona. So this is funny. So we went to Arizona to visit her grandpa, and we had our daughter with us.
Mm-hmm.
And so the first couple of days we stayed at her grandpa's house, and then eventually me and her got an Airbnb to have some adult time.
They wanted to go fuck.
Some adult time.
Right.
What podcast
we
are we
did.
on?
Right, you right.
Talking
you
about
right,
some
you
adult
right.
time. Okay.
Look, it was cute.
It was just because it was in the same sentence as our daughter.
Respect.
Well, yeah.
I get it.
I
yeah.
mean, that's how she got created.
That's true.
That
Somebody
part.
had to fuck.
Right. And, they got weed dispensaries down there because you don't have that shit up here. So I got this big ass cookie, and it was a hybrid. It was mixed between indica and sativa, so it was mixed of both.
How many milligrams was the
100.
It was a lot.
It was 100. I
whatever
remember.
That shit did to me.
I remember.
I know this shit was heavy.
It was 100 milligrams,
That
and
shit
his
was
ass
big,
was.
though.
And
It
I
was
told
like
him, I
bigger
was
than
like,
this.
just take
Oh
a
my
little
God.
chunk, just take little chunks at a time. He took.
No. See her. See,
took a
let me put
fat-ass
shit
piece.
into
See,
perspective.
100, that's the only thing that could do something to me. Like, it has to be 100 or more.
Yeah, I got a high tolerance.
But I also just saw you smoke a gorilla
Of
thumb.
what?
So
What's the
a
gorilla?
gorilla
Oh,
thumb.
yeah,
What the fuck? Y'all were just passing it back and
Right,
forth.
I was scared.
And I'm still fine. Even after
Right, she got the
That's
wine,
why,
she good.
yeah.
Right.
That's better than that.
Look at this
Uh-oh,
shit.
see?
That last one was a little
That's
shaky.
scary. I never seen a blunt
damn.
that thick. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes, you have.
I've seen a couple thicker, but it's
We've hung out with butter. We've seen thicker ones.
Oh, I can't come through.
She said Joe Wood ain't shit for real.
I ain't say that, but I've seen
No, you
some that
fucking
yeah,
with you.
you
Just
know.
talk shit.
She said this alright, but I mean,
My birthday one year, man, oh man, it was like the size of my hand. It was crazy.
Man,
How
I
many
envy
puffs
y'all.
would you take? Would you say out of that?
you
blunt,
gotta
the one
smoke that.
We just kept passing it,
Yeah.
but it was like 7 or 8 of us.
Do
We
you
did that on
like? Do you
420.
prefer sativa more or indica more? See, I like sativa. I don't like to be still and stuck. I hate that shit because then I get paranoid. If I can't move around,
I don't
be
got no
happy with
type.
that.
I feel like I don't mind it because
I ain't got no time.
Oh, that has made me have a question for you later on.
Later on.
But damn, I'm in a memory bank up here. Okay, so
Arizona trip.
look, Arizona trip. So it was this big ass cookie, and it was a hybrid. It was mixed with indica and sativa, and her grandpa got like a nice ass house. He got like a backyard with lemon trees and shit. It's all beautiful. We playing music, and I'm biting this cookie, and with edibles, you never know when that shit's gonna kick in. So that's the dangerous part. Cause it's like it could kick in like 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. So I mean, it's cookie and it's good as fuck. Like this shit tastes good, and I'm like, damn, I'm not feeling nothing, and I'm vibing to the music. I'm feeling
That is
myself.
probably
Type shit.
don't
I'm
feel it.
drinking.
I think
said
we were
this
doing
bitch fucking-
pedicures and foot
she did
detoxes
this-
in the
Yeah, we
backyard.
had put our feet in this whatever thing to where it detoxes us, and
okay.
all the toxins come out. For some reason, my shit was dark as hell. I didn't know I was that much of a toxic nigga. But like all the
do
toxic
you get
shit is good.
pedicures? You don't get pedicures and then
I haven't got a pedicure in a minute. It's been
Yeah.
a while. since
I gotta
I've
do
done
them if he gets one.
Yeah.
It's
But like as I'm
Well,
doing
he can't
the
go to the
toxins,
shop.
right? As I'm doing
He
the
could,
toxins,
but he doesn't.
as I'm doing the toxins,
Don't
with
go
my
to the
feet
shop.
in the water. Saying the water's just turning like brown.
oh shit.
And she making a video like, yeah, see,
Sound like you ate too many chitlins. Go ahead.
Right.
that's hilarious.
And she taking a video of me. She's like, see, if you got a toxic nigga, all you gotta do is clean him out and all this other shit. And he's a brand new man. So I mean, the cookie, and I want to say I ate a little bit more than half, which I
Yeah.
shouldn't have did. And for a minute, I was feeling cool. I'm like, man, this ain't doing shit. So as we was supposed to start packing up, and so her grandfather can take us to the Airbnb, that's when I realized, I'm like, all right, this is, you know what I'm saying? The shit started slowly creeping up on me. And I'm like, I get like fucked up to where I have to like lay on the couch in the living room. And I'm taking like mini breaks. Like I lay down for a minute, then I get up and run, hurry up, put something in my suitcase to pack, and then I go back and lay down on the couch. And I was just doing that shit back and forth. I was just fucked up.
100 milligrams.
Yeah, in another dimension. Yeah.
I knew better. I know better than that shit. I can't even do I can't even do a half of a damn 3 milligram without.
What?
I can't.
She more
I'm
of a lightweight
so
than me,
sensitive
for
with
sure.
marijuana.
But that's me and alcohol. Like I'm
For
not
real?
much of a drinker. Like
You drink
like
light
wine,
or dark? What you prefer?
I prefer light.
Tequila.
Tequila,
Yeah, I'm more of a
yeah.
tequila drinker. I used to be dark. I feel like dark been fucking me over for the past few years. So like, ever since I started drinking tequila, I don't be having hangovers.
Yeah,
anything
especially
like
if you
that.
get like a Neho or Reposado, like they're a lot more smoother.
Oh yeah, for
on your
sure.
stomach.
For sure.
Reposado for sure.
So like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I was able to pack my suitcase to take it to the car, but like on the way there to our Airbnb, I'm like, so she in the front with her grandpa in the front seat. I'm
No,
all the way
you were in the
stranded
front
out.
seat.
No, I was.
Oh,
in the
you were in the
seat.
back on that time?
I'm like
On
laying
that
the
ra-
fuck down.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
my
yeah,
feet
you
on the
right.
seat, I'm like laying down,
In
and I
front of
realized
Pops.
it's like I'm
Dang.
having a conversation on Mars and Neptune. Then I hear their voice. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the car. So it's like I'm going back and forth. And then we get there. You know, my
Zoning out
daughter
shit.
wanted to go swimming at the Airbnb swimming pool. So we in the pool, and like she trying to play with me, and I'm just kind of in and out. She want to take pictures, and I'm just fucked up. And then my daughter went back with her grandfather, and then it was just me and Jasmine. We met up with some female friends, and yeah, it came over, and I'm like, it took me that whole night to recover. pretty much. And that was like a strong ass edible.
You know what I
So-
do really like is the wine infused.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
infused what?
I can do that.
'Cause all you need is
with
wine, really.
with
Wine
Weed.
infused weed.
yeah,
I ain't know they
yeah.
had that.
I love that
Yeah.
shit. I've tried it a couple of times, and I remember I took because I like to. I mean,
Do you get contact high easily?
Oh yeah.
I can tell. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
That's why you heard her in the group chat where she was like, "You just smell the weed." I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
I got you.
Thank you. But I love to go to like the parks and then just like maybe have a glass of wine while the kids are playing and shit like that. And I remember this one mom had the wine infused weed, and I'm like, okay, I can take a glass or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, we about to be at the park for a couple of hours. 'Cause thank God it's noon because I can't leave.
Also, my bad. So with the first time we took the tab, I had did my research on it, and I was trying to find like the part where you overdose and die, and that shit wasn't popping up. So I'm just like, you can't die on LSD. I'm like, oh, this is actually
Easy.
a good drug.
Easy.
Yeah. I'm like, this is actually a self-discovery drug, and it makes you think for yourself, and it's good for your growth and all that
Were you
type of shit.
overdose and you died?
Yeah, I was just ignorant to. I was ignorant to it for sure, and I remember I was drinking that night, and then we took. She didn't give me a full tab. It was like a third.
A third of
Now,
it.
what is a tab? Like what?
So it's like a
LSD.
small square. So it's like you put it on your tongue.
I mean, I know what it is, but like, what's the contents of it? Like, what is it? Like,
So-
marijuana is, THC, whatever.
So LSD is a liquid because they harvest it from
Plant.
a wheat called ergot.
Okay.
So they isolate like a certain molecule off of it, and then they do their
Pause.
chemists.
I love how you're able to explain like the
Oh, yeah,
process.
that's why I love. That's why I love her. That's why I love her.
My mind is instantly blown as fuck right now. Continue. I'm sorry.
So it's a fungus on a wheat called ergot, and then they isolate a certain molecule. I cannot remember what the fucking molecule's name
worries.
is. They do all this stuff to it. They isolate the molecule, they harvest it, and turn it into a liquid. And then I think it's 0.00025 of a milligram that they just put on a fucking drop on a tab of of paper, literal like a really thin sheet of
Oh, so it's
cardboard.
literal paper.
Yeah,
Wow.
And then
Off camera,
you can
I
go
gotta know,
on
I'll show you how
to.
small it
And that
is.
shit like
Yeah,
digests in your system still.
Yeah, so you put
You
it
put
under
under
your
your-
tongue for like 30
yeah.
minutes. I always set a
Can't swallow
timer.
it.
I got like
Does
a
it
plate.
taste weird? Does it
No,
give you a
it doesn't
paper
taste
cut or no?
No.
It's a dissolvable piece of paper.
Yeah,
It is.
dissolvable.
It tastes weird.
There's a
'cause
lot
it's
of
paper.
Yeah.
people who are really into this, and you can go on Etsy and look up tab squares, and people make designs specifically
Get
for
the fuck
people
out.
who want
What?
to have like specific designs or sacred geometries placed on their tabs for whatever type
They
of.
can't do that to weed.
No,
But so when you take a tab, you leave it under your tongue for about 30,
45 minutes.
30
I would
40
say.
minutes.
Yeah.
And, so what I like to do is anytime it's somebody first time doing like tabs with us or doing LSD with us, I have like a playlist specifically set for that. You know, just to because when
Help
you feel that
raise it.
shit like in your body, you get these tingle. And
Your arms want to do this.
Yeah, and you start feeling it's a good feeling though. But if you've been running away from demons, like you got to be in a good mind state. Like you got to address some shit that you didn't want to address because if not, LSD or psychedelics, period, bring that shit to the surface. So you got to be in a good mind state. But once you get past
That
that part,
sounds scary.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But once you get past that part, man, it's like a beautiful experience. Like I feel like the reason our podcast is thriving so much, all of us took LSD and all of us like our full, authentic, organic selves. Like we don't have to. Look.
She said, "I'm not there right now."
They're more mature. I did it once, and I'm about to say
You did it more than once. I thought when y'all went to New Orleans and at the house.
I forgot about New Orleans. I did it twice. Both times I cried. But
Yeah, especially-
the first time, I will tell you this though.
Feelings feel so good.
The first time I threw up so bad. Right after I spit it up, I was like, "Oh, this is terrible. Like I ain't never doing this again." Da, 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 da. And then right after that, it was great.
Yeah, it's like once you get past the feelings and emotions or whatever
Yeah.
you was going through.
It was fucking for like
You can't be
5
hiding.
hours.
That's another thing.
that part.
That's
Yeah,
That's another
the
thing.
sex
so
is
like you ain't
amazing.
touch with your feelings, and if you got somebody you like around, so the first night I took LSD with Jazz, I'm not over exaggerating. We probably fucked like 7 times. And
Wow.
Like we'll have
For real.
conversations, and I'll be like, so as we having a conversation, I'll just notice my dick is just going up. I'm like, all right, we got to take
dick
care
is
of
just
this. And
going
then
up.
we, you know what I'm saying? We keep busting it out, but.
Wow, that's impressive.
Right?
very
I was like,
impressive.
damn. I was had to go to the ER, but no,
Yeah,
it was
psychedelics aren't scary. I feel I feel like in Cleveland, my presence alone has allowed for so many more African Americans and Black individuals to be more opened up to the idea of psychedelics. Because I'm a super huge advocate, and I feel like if y'all out here taking perks and drinking lean, y'all might as well do
Right.
something
Shit
that's
that
actually,
fuck you up and kill
you
you.
know,
Yeah.
assist you and like get you through some of the dark. You could literally create a whole new version of yourself, the version of yourself that you want to be, just off of a couple of.
Now, is it like
You know?
an addictive? Like, do people get addicted to it?
There's
do this
no,
shit like-
you cannot. There's
Really?
no way, because me and JR,
do it
I would
like
say
once
I have
a
a
year,
fairly
maybe
addictive
twice.
personality,
Me too.
like just off top. Like I have ADHD. And
It's
so,
so
I'm always
fulfilling.
looking for a dopamine, that's along with ADHD. But with LSD, you're going through so much physically, mentally, and emotionally that feels really good. And then the day after, you just want to like talk it out and self-reflect.
Wow.
But you ain't gonna want to do that shit every
'Cause
fucking
so,
day.
It's so
You know what I
fulfilling,
mean?
and
It's
so
very
much
fulfilling.
Self-discovery in it. It's like you want to take time to like process everything. It's not something
Yeah.
you want to run back to.
That's
You don't
deep.
want to keep. It's like
That's
going.
good. But look, so
Wow.
if you ever do decide to take it, like we the perfect people to take, like we create like a safer environment. We got like the perfect playlist, the songs that ease your mind.
Facts. They
I'm
do
gonna
have a
I'm gonna
nice
actually
playlist.
put one of your songs.
Yes, please do.
Or a few of them in the playlist, like when we take psychedelics, because like it's just like soothing music.
The
you know what I'm saying, that puts your mind
Melly and Mary have to
Oh yeah,
go
for
in there
sure.
for sure
Definitely.
in the trip playlist.
Yeah, for like no question at all. But like no, it's definitely a dope experience. So another question I want to ask, Dan, even though y'all didn't Answer the
Weed
question.
for me. I was against weed,
Oh,
and
for real?
now that's all I do.
How old were you when you first started?
I was like 21, 22.
Oh, shit, I thought you were gonna say a
I was
teenager.
like fresh out of college because
wow.
in order to be a teacher, you gotta take a drug test. And like I passed my drug test. Like I literally
Mm-hmm.
pissed, everything was fine. It took me to like maybe that next summer to like start smoking.
Do you feel like most teachers smoke weed nowadays?
Hell yeah. If they say they don't, they lying.
This question,
And if they ain't smoking weed, they doing something else. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
for real? So wait, we got teachers on coke?
Ain't no think.
Oh, she took it. Damn.
I just sniffed.
Like
What you talking
teach-
about? It smells good in here.
Right.
It smells good in here.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, right, yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna ask all of y'all this: have you ever slid into someone DMs? Any techniques you want to share? That's been a question I asked. So, like, what's some have you? Well, let me ask you this: have you ever slid into anybody DM for real? You guys got so many DMs coming, you don't really need to. Damn. All right, so has it ever been a DM that really caught your attention? Like, okay, this approach is different, or like, let me ask you
I
this.
have a quick story.
Okay, go ahead.
I slid in someone's DM professionally to try to get at them, even though I despise when people do that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what I was
slid in
about to
their
ask
DM
you.
Professionally, and I played my role until
Did
I
it
got
work?
what it did. It sure fucking did work. Yes.
Yeah, no, I was gonna ask, like, has it ever been a time to where, like, somebody DM did catch your attention and
Romantically?
it worked though. It worked out.
Yeah, and I'll never do this shit again.
For real?
Yeah, because I feel like guys have this certain perception of me, like based off of my social media and the things that I sing about. And then when they get with me and find out, oh, I mean, you kind of like that, but not really. You're really a sweetheart. You're really a lover girl. It's like I kind of scare them away.
Damn.
Because I be
Same.
wanting something real, but like they just be wanting to hit, you know?
Same.
So
Oh,
I
so
gotta
you
like
feel like-
kind of like keep, you know, my distance for a while until I figure
feel
out
like they down
do they
looking for
like me?
anything long
Do they
term.
like me for me, or do they like the image of me?
Right.
Because the guys tend to like battle with that. Like I ain't really want nothing serious, but you know we're kind of getting serious, so let me back off. You know.
Well, what's some things you feel like when you do start dating people that they be surprised about when it comes to dating you? Like what's something you think that catches them off guard?
I'm really a sweetheart, and I'm really looking for marriage and children, and like that's why you know I don't have kids now because I wanna I'd rather be married or like really fully blown committed to a person before like I push life out of me before I procreate with this person. So like I really I'm like into that, and like guys like they see that and they might not be ready for it, or they don't want it at the time, or maybe I'm just not the one and they want something else. So it's always that constant battle of, all right, you know, she's dope, but yeah, she kind of serious, and I didn't think I was gonna get myself into this, you know, this web of romance. So I'm trying to bounce.
Do you feel like you will eventually settle down with an older man? Do you feel like that would be more like your speed, or do you feel like a lot of younger niggas are like playing games? Like
Yeah, and that's fine, you know. Like everybody has their time when they want to settle down, but what I found is like older guys, and I'm not saying like the same age as my dad, because that's weird to me.
I was about to
Because
say,
they
how
do
old
be-
you going?
Sugar daddy,
How old
Because
you
they do
going?
be guys, like, I'm like, literally, dude, like, your daughter is the same age as me. Like, that's
Yep.
weird as fuck. Like, I can't do that,
Are you
you
gonna be
know?
a stepmom to
Yeah,
somebody?
yeah. So,
it's
like, no.
take out the trash.
No, but just, like, a little bit older, like, you know, he's had his whole phase, his dating phase, you know, he's made his mistakes. He understands, you know, women a little bit more. Yeah, I would prefer a guy like that.
Okay, so, all right. So let me ask y'all this: what parts of y'all body y'all feel is the most sensitive? Like, so is it like? So I come to find out that as I gotten older, my back for some reason is very sensitive and it's soothing. Like anytime like she just rubs my back or like scratches my back, it just puts me like in a mood of like just calmness and just like, damn, I hate using the word submissive. I don't know why as a man, but like in a submissive state or to where I'm just in a calm state to where I can just relax, and it's very soothing to the point she might end up taking advantage of me. So like, so what's y'all like sensitive? Like, what y'all say y'all sensitive spot?
I would say like behind my ears, like my neck and things like that. What else? Behind my kneecaps.
I thought that would be ticklish.
It's ticklish, but also feels very great.
Like, okay, wait a minute. What they do? They just
Put your mouth on it, the fuck.
okay.
Oh, you want somebody to kiss behind her kneecap?
Hell yeah. Like right here. Why not?
You asking? You ain't ever kissed behind her kneecaps?
Right.
Dang.
Slap them.
Think. No, like so. I literally just this is my first time hearing this about like her kneecaps. behind
She's saying get it done.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So many words. Get to it, nigga.
I feel like those are the two most sensitive spots in my body. Other than my boobs, but my boobs be bipolar. Sometimes
They be sore. Yeah.
Sometimes they be sore. Sometimes they be sensitive.
Depend on the
Sometimes I
dude,
don't.
though, like if you sucking.
No, it
them
doesn't.
before.
It depends
The
on the
day,
time of the
titty.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real?
Women go
Yeah.
through so many like eras
crazy.
of cycles throughout your whole month. The best thing men can do is learn your woman's cycle.
Yeah.
Learn about it.
don't
Learn
know what
about
to do,
when
when to do it.
when the luteal phase is starting, the ovulation is starting, the premenstrual starting. Learn about all that shit, so then you know when your woman is gonna feel confident, when she's gonna feel low, when she's gonna feel tired, all of that. Learn about it.
That's some great advice.
Figure it out.
Thank you.
Because it really, because we go through so much
Yeah,
in 1 month. I think y'all cycle is like a whole year. Y'all go through a whole year, and our cycle goes through 1 month. You know what I mean? Y'all go based off of the sun. We go based off of the moon. So it's a monthly thing where we're consistently changing. Our moods are going up and down. Our hormones are fluctuating. The me today is not going to be the me tomorrow. So it's like, that's how my boobs, like, I want to say my breasts are the most sensitive, but they're not. It goes off of my cycle. And the only way you're going to find that out is to find out my system. I'm not going to give it away.
And it's very
So
consistent.
before one of y'all go, I was caught off guard. Damn, don't laugh. Damn, everybody about to see this on camera. So
Do it.
So I was caught off guard at how sensitive my nipples were.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know my nipples was that sensitive.
I remember I looked at you in the face. I was like, you like that? And you're like, yeah. I was like, I'm going to keep going.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was
I be
caught
doing
off
certain shit. I be like, I know it's going. You taking a little too long.
So
Let me go ahead and do this.
So what would y'all say?
The top of my back, like right by my neck, but at the top of my back.
Ooh, the top of the spine
Yep.
and the base of.
So where the vein is at? Like,
No, like right here,
oh, okay. The,
right
what's it
up
called,
in
the
there.
vertebrae?
I mean, it's a spine.
Okay, that's
But-
fine.
I'm like, we getting a little too technical. Just that.
Yeah.
This little piece right here.
Yep. I know what you're talking about. And he's skinny too, so he
suck
can feel it real good. He can suck right on. He can feel exactly where you need to be
thick.
sucked.
She said, I'm thick. I thickened up.
I can still see it when you bend over. Put your neck down. I can see it.
Damn.
Well, next to Jazz exposing me.
Your turn.
This is a safe space.
Oh, really?
It's a safe space.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's always been a safe
I don't
space.
feel so safe.
It's safe.
That was a compliment. Ew.
Well, you can see somebody.
I don't know. I feel like it's cute when you can see the little dip of the spine. When a girl band. I think it's cute.
I think that one of the pleasures is like exploring like what a girl's sensitive spots or like her hot spots are. Like it's always cute to like
Liven them up a little bit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
to exploring that, to see like what they react to type of thing. So what would you say?
Okay, I hate to be like the weird one, but I'm very weird.
Always welcome.
It depends on the person because, like, I might have a sensitive area, but if somebody I like or somebody I don't like touch
Oh,
me
you
there,
can creep you out.
gotta watch out.
I've been in them situations.
You
It's
know?
like like, damn, I just want you for one specific thing.
Yeah.
And that's
Or
why I
it's
try to
like,
avoid them situations too.
You might have like a sweet spot, but like somebody not touching it right, and it's like,
Why are you doing it like that?
So it's like, do I really consider that? It just depends on the person, their touch, and how I'm feeling. I feel like, but
It's
That's
pretty
true.
much depends on how much they put you at ease.
yeah,
Type of thing.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I can see that because it's like if you feel comfortable letting your guard down with somebody,
Yeah.
and feel comfortable being vulnerable with them, it's almost like they can do anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The one thing I would never be cool with those girl eating my ass. Like that's not happening. Like
Okay.
Can't be vulnerable enough for that.
no, it's an exercise.
I be asking him a lot. I be like, "You sure?" No, I'm just kidding.
Nah,
I don't think I tried eating the ass of a girl one time, and it just was too smooth
it was too.
for my liking. The ass.
But when you want that though, you want hair down there.
It was like you know when you first eat clam, and it's like you gotta get used to the
I've
texture.
never had clam.
Yeah, I'm like, I've never had that.
I'm not even a fan of seafood, so
Oh, you not? You don't like seafood?
the only thing I like is salmon, shrimp, and catfish. That's it. Anything else?
I love
I'm good on.
catfish.
I got some review. I make
That's
the best.
perfect.
I'll put my shit in like the oven and like season it on both sides with butter, and that's the only way I had salmon when I cooked it and trout. Like
I like it on the grill.
Like I'll tolerate like certain things for it. Like I was just in the Bahamas, and I think I forget what it was we had, but I asked her and she said something. I'm like, well, never heard of it, but I'm hungry, so lay it down. Like it still had the
You started
eyes in
scrabbling
it.
it?
We
Yeah,
went from
and
eating
everything.
ass
You didn't
to
eat that part. Though. I
clams
just
to
cut that part
seafood.
out.
No, I
You ate the
didn't.
eye?
No, I didn't.
She
I
said,
didn't.
okay.
But it was good. It was fried, so it tastes like chicken.
You don't
for
like
real.
crab legs?
No, I don't like crab legs. I don't like crab legs. I don't like lobster. I don't like none of that.
Oh.
I don't like none of
Is
that.
I
it
bet
the
niggas
shell?
be happy to take you out because they know they ain't gotta pay for that expensive
Like yeah,
shit.
most
They like, oh,
most
shit.
expensive thing for me is like a steak. Like I like a nice steak or lamb
Oh, my
chop,
steaks
but
are
that's about it.
So
If
I
I'm
put
at a
steak in the
restaurant,
oven.
I do not want to crack open any type of nothing though.
Yeah, like why do I gotta work to get my food? Like I just
Yeah.
want to eat. Like
I
you
feel
know?
like people underestimate how good a
It'd
steak
be a
can
little
taste
bit.
if you put it in
Right.
the oven or on the grill. Like I feel like that's the best. Like
that's
anytime
good
I
as
cook
fuck.
steak, I put it in the oven or on the grill and I season it. Like I never cooked the steak on the stove.
I
Really?
mean,
That's how I cook mine.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you missing out. I feel
Gordon
like it's
Ramsay,
best
you're
in
supposed
the
to
oven
sear
or-
it on the
Yeah.
stovetop,
I
and
just
then
want with
you
the camera
put it
at,
in the oven
I just want to let
afterwards.
everybody know I cook the best steaks ever. I'm willing to put my steaks up against anybody. We can have a steak off, whatever y'all want to do,
I
but
need
my
a
steaks
piece.
are the best.
It's
That's
gonna
why
be-
she's still
I need
with
a
me. She
personal
ain't leaving
steak.
yet
Bernie
because-
Kosar gonna be hitting them up.
Oh, but yeah. So you said it really depends on the person.
depends on the
It's really
person,
not
yeah.
like a favorite
It's not
spot.
specific because really, like, if I really like you, everywhere you touch me gonna be sensitive. You could touch. I don't like when people touch my face, but you could touch me on my face, and I might like it. You know. So it just depends on the person.
That makes a lot of sense because like I said, it's been girls I was just messing with in the past, and I was maybe one of them for sex, and I got irritated where they tried to like do things where they felt like we was more connected than we actually were, and I really just wanted them.
It's a turn off.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't.
like, I just wanna, you know, you got a nice
Doing
fat
too much.
ass. I just want to focus on that. I don't want to focus on like the other shit. I want you touching my back, or
Yeah.
like I don't want to let my guard down and be in that vulnerable state with you because I don't want to give you the wrong idea. You know what I'm saying? It's already enough
Right.
that it's hard for me to have sex with women like it's a brown paper bag over their head. You know what I'm saying? I feel like girls already get confused with that because it's like I admire the whole female body, so it's hard for me to just like pound town or like wrap the fuck up. So I feel like
Pound.
this is a good topic. Okay, listen, I want y'all as women. I want y'all to be honest.
What?
I feel like women catch feelings a lot because say if a nigga. So for me, for example, I don't know how to have sex with women. Like I don't care about them. So me, I love ass titties. Like I just love the whole female body. So like me, I like to kiss on like the whole body of a woman, and that's for my enjoyment. Like I get pleasure out of that. But I know a woman can look at it like, oh, he kissing me here and there and everywhere on my
right.
body. He must really like me, and I'm just getting hard. Like I'm just having an erection off of it. So like, I I feel like a lot of women can misinterpret that and think that, oh, this nigga really like me. Because I feel like a lot of niggas are trash as far as like sexual pleasure. Like a lot of niggas is in it for them just to get a nut off.
Sometimes that's what I'm in it for too, though.
But like, it's not enjoyable. I'm saying like, if he not really caring about your pleasure side of it, and he just trying to get his shit off.
Nah, that's when I get on top.
I'm actually like taking time to like admire your body.
I think that is a narrative for like maybe 10 years ago. But I feel like nowadays women are learning how to be more in control of their pleasure and their bodies, as far as like just having not meaningless sex, but just casual sex with no feelings or whatever. I don't know. I want to know from y'all. Y'all are about what? You're about 7 years younger than me. You're about, I don't even want to say it, he's young. But I feel like, I don't know, in the younger generation, I feel like it's more so easier, or like, I don't think there's any type of y'all can do whatever for one night, and women are more so able to go out and get theirs and bounce and be okay.
Before you're asking that question, I want to ask you.
Even if there's foreplay involved. Because why shouldn't there?
I'm going to let you finish, but Beyonce had the best.
Right. Beyonce had the best album.
For your answer, I was going to try to be honest. Has it ever been a situation where y'all were intimate with, a guy, and because the way he admired your body and took care of y'all, you end up catching feelings on accident?
No,
not if I didn't want to.
I never caught feelings on accident.
Yeah, unless there was already like a pre-established, we were having dope conversations and have already gone out on a couple of dates or whatever. But if it was just like we hooked up, if I ever hooked up with somebody and I got what I wanted out of the experience, and I knew it wasn't what it was gonna be or whatever, I had a great night. I had a great night. Thanks.
If we're not kicking it consistently, then if we just fuck, now went home.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm a lover girl.
But
I like establishing relationships and everything before we like move towards that step. I tried the whole like one night stand things, and it just don't do nothing for me.
But isn't there a difference between one night stand and like possibly like y'all are talking and you start talking freaky to somebody, like you in that mode or whatever the fuck, and y'all are talking sexual back and forth, and then you guys meet up, and then the 1 and 2 happens. Like I just don't ever.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm always in a relationship for the most part. So like I don't know. I feel like I never got that far with somebody.
Have you ever ended?
It's a fun time. You should do it. Not everything has to end in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like you can have those casual encounters where it is just for the pleasure.
Have you ever ended a relationship because you feel like the sex wasn't right or the intimacy wasn't right?
No.
Did you try to fix it?
Fix what?
But she said it was always A1.
Oh, it was always
in your relationships.
Yeah.
It was always A1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I mean, again, for me, it's like it's more mental.
Kudos to you.
Like I don't care how attractive you are, like how unattractive you are. Like if we vibe and we have like that establishment like within us, like to me, it's more mental, and like it takes a while for somebody to learn my body, like period. So it's just building that connection with somebody that like I value the most and like I find more pleasurably sexually. Like you'll never like hear about me like just sleeping with like a whole bunch of random dudes, because like I have to vibe with someone like on a more like serious note, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for like I've had guys tell me like, yeah, I just want to hit. Thank you for your honesty.
Right. No,
but that's not what I want.
Right.
And I've had guys tell me like, hey, I feel you deserve this kind of treatment. Just let me take you on a date. And, that was that. And, we may have talked after that, or that was probably our one and only date. And, that was that. But, yeah, I want a husband, y'all. I want to put a ring on it one day. So, yeah.
Put them on them.
I feel you on that.
She said long term.
So, damn, I just had the question in my head. Fuck. I literally just had the question in my head, and I was about to ask you a question. No, hold on, wait. I'm about to get it.
That's that contact, right?
It's a contact. How y'all
we can
the big, fat blunts around.
That's hilarious.
But hold on.
I just honestly don't feel. I don't know. Like I don't feel like. I get what you're saying. I completely understand. Like you have a certain standard and things like that. But I also feel like there's a certain aspect of casual sex that can add to just being able to be in a long-term, 100% whatever relationship. Right. You know what I mean? I just don't want to put it out there that we have anything. You know what I mean? Like casual sex is cool. See, you can't have casual sex. I think
this is what, like, speaking from my past experience, I feel like that's what got me in trouble though, because I like to like anytime I have sex, kissing in the mouth is a big part for me. So like I like to kiss in the mouth while we fucking all of that. And
you can't kiss everybody
in the mouth. That's why I told him. I used to have this conversation with him.
I'm attracted to lips. And
I'm not kissing a person in the mouth that I don't think I'm gonna like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be with.
But it's easy for you to kiss women in the mouth
if she wants me to.
But,
and it's a woman.
So that's why. But then you get confused why women.
But the culture between women and women and men are completely different.
Yeah.
Don't correlate the two.
Yeah,
do not. I used to be at bars and make out with girls all the time.
They would just be like they want to catch feelings.
I'm not doing that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
no,
they scare me. I'm scared.
Not random girls. I'm just saying like my girlfriends, like my friends. Okay. You know what I mean?
For
like
everybody, Jasmine is a player for real. She
wow.
Like I would hit. I was just.
It'd be like 1 a.m. Girls be knocking on the door. I'm trying to sleep, and I'm just like, girl, you gotta sit.
Wow.
No.
She's a heartbreaker.
This is very intriguing.
Right? She's a heartbreaker.
What I'm saying is that no, with the girl on girl stuff, it was more so like I'd be around. All my friends knew I was the way I was, and I would be the one that they could, you know. You want to have a fun night. You know what I mean? But not all my fucking friends.
I know, but like. Not even some. They be blowing me. Like,
I mean, you know, you have the acquaintances that are fine. Not your best friends, not your buds, not the ones, you know what I mean? But the ones that be around and they're cute and they've been around a couple of times. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I'm fucking talking about, bitch. You know what I'm fucking talking about. The ones who be coming around and they are like inquisitive. No, I am not making out with the besties like that. No.
But have you ever fucked? Do you ever feel like you fucked up a friendship by like fucking a girl that you probably shouldn't?
Absolutely not. One of my closest friends, we used to.
Scissor.
We had kids at the same time. Me and our kids were like, I think a few months apart, and we would watch our kids watch movies together, and then thankfully at the end of the night, you know, I would lay down and she'd be like, "Can I get your cooch?" I'd be like, "Yeah, go ahead, have fun." And then we go put each other to sleep because we fuck them niggas at that point. We complaining about our baby daddies all day, like da 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 da, blah 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 blah. Let's make dinner and put these kids to bed, be all frustrated, and at the end of the night, we were there for each other. We were there for each other at the end of the night. It was a win-win. And then we wake up, make breakfast, take the kids outside, get in the pool. It was nice. Have family time.
No, but
no strings attached. No, none.
That's real life though, because
that's beautiful.
We've been cool with women, you know what I'm saying, who we've been intimate with, and we still kick it with to this day. Like it's not weird at all. Like
that's why I keep telling you, women on women culture is completely different.
And you know what's crazy?
It's different.
I was on a TikTok live like a couple days ago, and that was the main debate. It was like a whole bunch of angry men mad at the fact that women. Like there's this woman who's establishing her own like woman's only club. Like you can only be a woman to get inside the club. And then they took it as far as like, well, if y'all want y'all club, then y'all gonna want y'all own bank. Then y'all gonna want y'all own city. Y'all might as well have your own society. And I'm like, literally, that's a part of history. Like there were civilizations where women, it would literally only be women. Like and even now, like there's certain parts of Africa where like whole ass tribes are ran by women, and
they was already keeping y'all oppressed before that. So it's like, why can't y'all have that?
So it's just interesting just hearing that.
Yeah,
I love that type of shit. Like, just seeing like her being the dominant one when it comes to women is just it's dope seeing her in a different dynamic and element. You know what I'm saying, her natural element.
It's just so much easier. I remember you were asking me like with one of my exes, you were like, oh, well, were you jealous when she started dating, or like if she were to start dating? It's just such a different air when it comes to women. Like there's just a mutual respect or like a mutual trust. Like do what you need to do to make yourself happy. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to do the same. And then she has that same thing back for me. So it's like, but with men, it's so conquer and you know what I mean? There's always like this tit for tat or whatever. So it's too, when you talk about how women do things together and how women and men do things together, it's completely different cultures. It's so different, polar opposites. You can't compare the two. You cannot.
Yeah, not try not. Like sometimes I'll try to just to understand it, and you know what I'm saying. I'm still learning.
I'll show you one day. I'll find one that I want to keep around.
Like we go out on dates and shit. Like
how easy it is.
I just be. Cause it's like women subconsciously let they guard down because it's another woman there. So it's like the shit I would have to do as if we were 1-on-1 to like make them feel safe and make them feel at ease. It's like because there's another woman here and she's like Jazz, she automatically we just skipped a whole bunch of steps, like as if I was 1-on-1. Like it's a whole bunch of steps that were skipped. But so let me ask you this: do you feel like you have a type, or do you just pretty much go off like the mental, or do height matter, do size matter, weight, all that? Like,
see, I think I'm delusional because my friends tell me I have a type, but I swear I don't have a type.
Okay, so
your friends tell you,
right?
So what type do your friends think you have?
They think. Well, I don't know, because one of my friends think I only date hood dudes, which is false. Like, nobody I've ever dated is, like, grew up in EC or some shit. Like I've never,
They don't got to be from EC no more. They don't got to be from
no shade.
She always hate that shit.
No shade. But, yeah, so, like, I've never, like, dated nobody from the hood, so I don't understand her logic with that. But
the
they
hood
do
is,
say like
I'm telling you right
type.
now, hood in Cleveland Heights right now.
like,
They moving over.
I feel like that,
right next door,
and in South Euclid.
Like
you gotta talk to your people, man. You gotta talk to your people.
You gotta let them know, man. Calm the fuck out.
Some niggas calm the fuck down.
They do what they want.
I don't think I have a type. I go off the vibes. And I like a guy who is, I wouldn't say persistent.
I love that.
But like not thirsty, you know? Because like I do like I'm a workaholic. Like I'm always, even if I'm not working, I'm working. Like I'm gonna find some way to get some money for something. So
She said, I will sell you if I have to.
I don't need nobody like thinking I'm out cheating, you know, like I'm literally getting money. Like literally my ringtone, my alarm is I've been getting to the money.
Yeah,
everybody
right.
like
Yeah.
I shit you not.
Yeah.
Like I have like this motive in me to just make money so I can be better for myself. So like just not having the pressure of always having to contact somebody or call somebody or reassure, but like, you know, like, hey, date night, you know, in a couple weeks, or, you know, like, let me rub you down one night. You know, like, I'm really, like, a lover girl, but I do respect my space a little bit, too. So,
Yeah. So do you feel like it has been more difficult to date because of your career? Like,
yeah, because, like, a lot of dudes, like, will be like, oh, you at the studio with who? Oh, like, you know, like, it just be that, or like.
But let me ask you this: do a lot of people you work with do try to flirt with you?
Of course, of course. But you have to trust me enough to know, like, I know how to like dodge that shit, and like. It happens all the time. Like, that shit doesn't go to my head. Like, I was 9 years old looking like I was 15. Like, grown-ass men have been at my neck literally since before I was 10 years old. Like, no. Like, they, like...
She look grown.
I look grown. Like, now I understood why my mom was so strict and so tough on me. Because literally, you know, I've been looking older, like, my whole life. So, like... I'm used to just niggas just being at my neck. So it's just like I know how to like downplay that and like in a respectful way. Yeah. And you gotta trust that I'm able to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of niggas are insecure. And
very.
It's like, if they feel like they lacking in their relationship, it just intensifies.
Yeah.
Like 1,000% more. It's like if you, like you said, if you in the studio with like another dude who's popping,
right,
and like, you know, got some sauce about him, it could definitely rub that dude the wrong way. So like, I know you say you don't really have a type, but like, do it matter if he like out of shape or tall?
Yeah, I mean,
skinny,
yeah, I have like certain standards.
Okay, so what would be your standards? This is for all the people out there, you know, watching. If you want your shot at T. Willis,
So look, all right.
Oh God.
she's your shot.
True story.
Oh.
My first boyfriend ever. I was 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been this height since I was 9. I've been 5'7" since I was 9 years old. So I'm 16.
Damn, you
the
hella
same,
tall.
Yeah, the same height. My first
I'm like
boyfriend
5'5",
ever.
right?
My
I'm
first
5'3".
boyfriend ever was 5'2". So like he took me to his prom because he was older than me. He took me to his prom and like I got these granny heels on and I'm still like towering the fuck over the. So like ever
That
since
make you
then,
feel some type of way?
yeah, I don't wanna date a short dude. I'm sorry.
Okay, so,
No,
so
you're
it
a little
makes you feel
short.
some
No
type of way,
offense, no.
like so you looking over him.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
don't. I
problem.
want to be able to like comfortably wear heels and not like tower.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm already 6 feet when I do wear heels.
Got you.
So,
got you.
And
I feel like that's just like a woman thing, though.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at some point, you just always want to feel like you're
Protected.
being
Yeah.
protected. It's really
Me and Jazz
ingrained
with the short guys in the
genetically.
room.
Right, I'm about to say both of y'all days.
But I'm 5'3", so you're still a little taller than me. Like I'm 5'3",
Yeah, you're a
look
little
like
shorter, right?
yeah, I'm short as hell. The only reason why I feel tall today is because I got these fucking
But,
Eli.
but honestly, so I don't know if this is toxic, but like I be forgetting my height because I guess the way I act,
Yeah.
I be forgetting
I'm the same
that
way.
Like 5'5" or that I'm short. Cause like I don't know, like any like from like what I remember, I never felt like my height stood in
Hindered
the way
you.
of me talking to like women. Like I feel like the women and ladies I wanted to date, I was able to date. I never felt like my height got in the way of that shit, or it's like, oh, I can't talk to this girl because I'm too short. Like a lot of times, women who did have that standard or that priority, like, all right, I only can date niggas that's taller than me, blah blah blah. They would end up making an exception, and they be like, oh, you don't really carry yourself. Like I really feel like it's all about how somebody carry themselves, because I feel like women can sense when you like insecure about some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
for
say
sure.
if you are insecure about your height and you feel like less of a man, women can sense that, and then that makes them not as attracted to you. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But like
He
when
said
you
he
just
could
confident,
change your mind.
like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
I be changing bitches' mind
I
left
don't know.
and
It's
right.
just something about wearing granny heels to prom that just
That's
like
funny.
I'm like I'm cool.
Well, so what are granny heels? Is it like
They were
6
like
inches?
wearing-
They're
2-inch
just this
heels.
big.
They were
Oh,
like they're like Payless shoes.
The way I
Like,
don't give a
heels,
fuck,
right?
the way I wear platforms like,
like
this,
this,
I be
but
like,
as a heel.
I be
So-
hella
Oh,
tall.
this is like thick right here.
I be like,
Yeah,
come
exactly.
on,
So say they cut this out
dragging
and
them
it's just
along
a
like,
heel
come on,
right here.
nigga.
It's literally that big.
Yeah.
It's like a mental thing, though. I feel like for a lot
For
of women,
sure.
and it's not. I mean, it's nothing like. I feel like some women want to like. It's literally just embedded in our genetics to want somebody to be able to tower over us or to feel like we can be like picked up and tossed around and shit like that. But
I don't like that though.
You don't like
see,
what?
I've
Make
always
my
preferred.
neck hurt. Like I gotta look up and kiss
I always
you and
preferred,
stuff
like,
and like that hurt.
Shorter men, but that's my. You know, I was raised by a man who was like what? My grandpa's what? Like 5'4".
Yeah, my height,
wow.
yeah.
You know, he's shorter than you.
Retweet.
So it's just that's what I was used to. I didn't even
glasses.
look at you in your eye.
So look, I feel like I'm
You
making a
ain't
lot
gonna
of
look
tall,
down on me.
I feel like I'm making a lot of tall niggas mad. I feel like because niggas are tall,
a lot of
they
tall
get
niggas mad.
more of a pass, or just they get more like women be more lenient on them because they're tall, so they are like naturally more physically attracted to them. And I feel like because of that, a lot of tall niggas lack personality. It's like I
Really?
meet a lot of tall niggas, and I'll just be like, damn, like
They do.
I don't see the
That's
depth in them, and it just be weird, man. It's just like I be trying to have a conversation with
They
them.
be
I'm just like,
boring.
nigga, what are you saying? Like I don't even understand you right now. And I feel like because they don't have to work as hard when it comes to dating women, they just rely off
I'm
of
about
their
to say
looks
yeah,
more.
because y'all
You know
gotta
what I'm saying?
talk. Y'all gotta have a nice little
Yeah,
mouthpiece
we gotta
as
have
a
a
short
nice
guy.
personality. We gotta make them laugh. They gotta be in shape. Like all this type of shit. Like we have to do more. But I don't know. I never looked at it like that for me because I feel like I naturally been like that because of my family and like so. I would say like as a youngin, like in school, like middle school, kindergarten, like I would consider myself as a lame. I didn't have nearly as much confidence in myself as I did now. Like I feel like I was definitely a shell of myself. Like I was just scared to talk to women, And it was weird because women, like little girls, still coming to talk to me at the time, and I wouldn't know how to react. I'm like, damn, like why do you like? It was so fucked up. I was like, why do you like me? Type shit. Like I ain't like I had a girl who wanted to skip class with me or skip study hall and chill with me and sneak off and and just hang out and talk. And I didn't understand it. Like she was even trying. Like I had so much low confidence that I didn't even go to my prom. And but the crazy thing is, like, I had like 4 different girls ask me to go to prom, but I didn't have the confidence to go. And it was like attractive women, like even to this day. So I really feel like it's all about how you carry yourself, and as long as you don't seem insecure about, you know what I'm saying, whatever you think your shortcomings are, it's really about how you carry yourself and your personality.
Shortcomings.
Right? No pun intended. But yeah, no, I feel like, like I said, I be forgetting about my height a lot of times because ever since I came into myself, I you know what I'm saying, I never felt like height was, able to hold me back. And I feel like it's how it should be for a lot of short men, but I feel like a lot of times they let that shit
get to their head.
Them. Let them, or they make their height hold them back type of shit.
Yeah.
But
women are just gonna always have their preference though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, for
Just
sure.
like how men had theirs.
They're always gonna have,
everybody
you know what I mean?
I know for me,
like men have their preference.
yeah, like
you know what
I know for me, but the crazy thing is a lot of women do get mad though. Like say if men do have their preference, just like how women have their preference, like they want a nigga who's tall. But if a nigga say like, oh, I want a girl with a fat ass with nice titties, women get mad and say like, oh, a nigga being shallow.
Some
like
women.
Some women.
But
I don't get
women
mad.
want niggas
That's what you like. That's what you like.
Yeah, exactly. Like that just weeds them out. You know what I mean? That weeds out
Okay,
a woman.
well, you
like,
don't like me. Then move
yeah,
on.
yeah. Like
they
it just
get offended. Though. They be like, oh, this
but a
nigga
lot of the
shallow.
times, men's
like
preference
what you
has to do with controlling women's bodies. You know what I mean? And that's where like it's a thin line. I could go on and on about that topic, but we are about to run out of time.
Yeah.
But just to like wrap that up, like say for instance, if your preference is a woman's body count, or if your preference is the way a woman has lived their life prior to you coming along, but yet you're trying to change the whole narrative of a whole population of women in order to fit what you would like in like this fucking prima donna versional type of woman, nigga, get the fuck out the way. What the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, like it's just sometimes men's preference bleeds over into controlling women, and that's where it's like, but as far as like looks wise and thickness wise, and or also
like I know I can't date a woman with a flat ass. Like I love ass, so like I'm an ass man. So like if we even get into an argument, like you walking away, me seeing that ass walking away,
with your flat ass,
it's gonna encourage me to want to make up at the end of
I'd be like, shut the fuck up, nigga, and then walk away, and you be like,
ass.
like, you know what, I'm gonna let her get away with that one.
Like, keep walking. I don't want to make up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I do have a preference as far as like ass. Like I realize I'm an ass man. I love titties as well, but like I'm definitely more of an ass man, and it's just a beautiful thing to look at. But
booty butt, booty butt cheeks.
Coming on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for not getting too crazy.
Oh,
we kept it PG for you tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I was watching the couple, I was like, oh shit, I agreed to go on that.
We know how to read the room.
Definitely good. But I just want to encourage you to keep doing your thing. Like your music is dope as fuck.
Thank you.
Please, if you have any upcoming shows or events, please invite us there. We would definitely love the support, and I look forward to your next project.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to leave the audience with so they can follow you on XYZ?
Hey guys, my name is T. Willis. This is like what, the 3rd, 4th cup? Did I lose count?
Yeah.
One of them. My name is T. Willis. You guys can check me out on all your major streaming platforms: Tidal, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music. Check me out, man. Especially if you like real good new R&B, trap, soul, a little bit of rap. I do everything. So check me out. Check me out on YouTube as well. And y'all can follow me at Sweet Honey T on Instagram. I'm T. Willis Official on Facebook. And on TikTok. So yeah, thank you guys again for having me. I had a great time.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
You always welcome back anytime you want to come back.
One last thing. I'm sorry. Check out my latest EP, Hope All Is Well. Sorry.
Yes.
I had to plug that in. All right.
Check her out.
And this has been another episode of the Dirty Talks podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, peace out.
Bye.